Welcome back, YouTubers. It's your Grandmaster School here, bringing you part 13 to the Pokemon Reborn Let's Play. It's pretty early. I'm kind of tired. Just woke up. It's like 10 a.m. here. I stayed up really late trying to upload part 13 for the Reborn Let's Play early this morning. It was a big part, and I had to stay up in order to make it work, but when it was rendering, it decided to cut out the first 13 minutes, so the video I will be uploading still. It's just that it's going to be missing a large majority of what happened in the beginning. I'm just recording this, standing in the second Pokemon gym, to say that really all you guys missed was me ranting and then doing a montage for catching a Sentret, which, as you guys will see later in the video, will become more apparent as to why. Otherwise, there really wasn't much you guys missed besides me saying that the building in the park becomes apparent more in a little bit in the video, and the catching of the Sentret, and maybe picking up a few hidden items in the park. Otherwise, when it comes to the department store, the stickers that I don't know about, because there's like 11 floors to the department store and you need a sticker for each floor. The ones I don't know about are going to be found out as we go along, because as far as I know, there's only like 5 that I can get right now. I'm not sure of any more. I haven't continued to play the game past where I left off the last time I played, and at that point I only had 5. So I'm gonna stop talking now and let the video continue from where it cut off from when it was rendering last time. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the episode. It's gonna sound a little weird and abrupt entering in right from where it cut out, but you know, I gotta make things work the way I want them to. And here you guys go. Then again, that might just be because the game isn't like completely finished. So once we start finding them more, I will be discovering them as you guys do. And if you guys find some that I don't already have up to the point that I've recorded, let me know, because then I can put that in another video as a little like side clip, and everybody should know. And it's really helpful. But no spoilers in the comments for everybody, if you can avoid it. I mean, I can understand why you'd put it there, but this guy talks about the Link Stone. It's an item that will allow Pokemon to evolve without trading, because there is no trade system in the game. But yeah, this chick is gonna fight us. So our first actual legit fight of the episode. However many minutes in. Arcade Star. I didn't even read her name. Oh. Wow. That died way too easily for being a Happiny. Okay. Sandile. I'm gonna switch in for the Maxter here. Mac. I'm hoping he'll become a Hariyama soon for the next gym. But that could be a while, and we don't know. I'm hoping that next episode we'll be able to take on the gym leader, Florinia. Would be awesome. Would be. But we're gonna keep on going along here. This road. Somewhere along this road is something I kinda wanna check out. If I can move. There's nothing invisible there. Genie Swing. Not what I was mentioning, but also something nice to have picked up along the way. Checking boxes, checking rocks. Success. Yeah, that's how you make a living nowadays. You talk to rocks and boxes and you get free stuff. living the street life, street rat life. So yeah, Silk Pro here. If I remember right, I think this is the spot for Silk. No, it's not. No. Silk Pro, yeah. Shit, department store. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna go enter that Onyx ward. Long awaited. It's been much in the making here, trying to get this far. I hate you, department store. With all your tomfoolery. Rock? Okay, Vileplume Blossom have equal BSTs. Does anyone know what BSTs are? Base stat something? Vileplume focuses on special attack and Blossom's defensive. There's the other way around. Alright, I'm never going to get through the studying in time. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Dots. Alright, so yeah. Welcome to the Onyx Ward, guys. So, a lot of unnecessary fights. I can't beat the high score. He's talking about the game corner, which is right there. I'm pointing to it like you guys can see it. Youngster, they say fuck. Spark one kill, obviously. Weak ass Psyduck. Don't get me wrong, I love Psyduck, mainly for the Golduck, but just got a Shinx coming out now? I totally forgot. Oh well, I'll give Brave Heart some EXP, being the weakest one on the team right now. Go with that headbutt. Oh, crit mattered. Oh, flinched. Oh yeah, that sucker's dead. So, you guys remember when I said that I had my desktop background as a Flygon? Well, I found out where I can get a Trapinch. I just remembered because in a previous Let's Play, or a previous playthrough of it, I remembered you can get one here at the game corner. Yeah, it's basically the Porygon of the coin trade. Go to this chick here, she'll ask you what you want. 10,000 coins for a Trapinch. Now, I remember how long it took me my first time through here. It took me like 2.5 hours to get that many coins. It was a real pain in the ass. But I did it, I got my Trapinch, I was so happy. I fucking love Flygon. So, Aiza got us a full restore. Wow, that's awesome. Where do I get the coin case? I don't remember! Full Torp Flip, yeah. That's basically the game that you're going to want to play in order to get coins. It's just going to take a long time depending on how smart and lucky you can get. Just gonna talk to everybody. Machine, why you no payout? Something about being crabby, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, coin case, definitely on the hit list right now. Talk to this chick. Oh, apparently she fights. Alright. I don't mind. The EXP is well appreciated, considering what this gym leader's gonna be like. It's dreadful. That did shit. That did absolute shit. Like... I mean, I know that the Chikorita is kind of tanky, but Christ, this thing's just eating it up. It sounds like a machine gun. Watch out, guys! Chikorita's packing some heat. All right, I can't handle this. This is gonna take forever. I'm switching up to Braveheart. I'm sure you guys can't hear, but my dorm window is rattling because it is so windy out from this snowstorm we're having right now. It's absolutely dreadful. Like, I feel sorry for the people that are outside shoveling the sidewalks on campus, because by the time they finish shoveling a path, there's more snow already where they just shoveled. So they gotta feel absolutely useless at this point. But well, they get paid. I mean, however long they stay, how long they're gonna get paid for. So. Whatever. Jesus. Why is everything gotta be fast? It's probably because I chose a lot of Pokemon that aren't very fast. But dude, this is a well-rounded team. It's just slow. Alright, what's happening here? Don't you think you should take a break anyway? We have a test soon. What does she have to say? It sucks that the arcade games are all broken. Bitch, don't even. Hi, can I ask you something? A friend of mine recently was down at the daycare in the Obsidian ward, and he said the folks there were acting mighty strange. I don't know what that is. What? I don't know what that is, but you know anything about it? He said they always used to be real friendly, but something's been wrong lately. I'll tell you what though, if you get a chance, I'd ask you to go down there and shake them sense into them. Wow. I've been telling a lot of people that though, and I don't think anyone's done it yet, so I'd thank you kindly if you could. So yeah, that's the chick I was looking for that opens up the daycare side quest. Some of them folks is annoying, always leaving the gate to the rooftop garden open. Dang nabbit. Oh, that's right. I remember how to open that up later. Alright, so that's another thing I want to hit up later, but first, now that we've been tipped off about some bizarre happenings at the daycare, let's go take care of that, because it's kind of dark. I mean, but it's really nice that they added something like that in there, because normally, like, you reach the daycare and it's like, oh yeah, we'll take your Pokemon for you and we'll train them while you're out running around. But no, you actually have to do a side quest in order to make the Pokemon daycare available for use, which is ingenious. I mean, it totally is against the regular workings of the game, and it's absolutely fantastic. But first, I'm going to heal. I'm going to drop off the egg for a little bit, and then switch for that Sentret, because it needs to evolve into a Furret in order for me to give it for the trade. So, do that quick, and then we're going to dash on over to that daycare just next door and handle some stuff. And as you can see, Faker the Esper still chillaxing in the box. Put the egg next to it. Now she has a friend. Or he. Sorry. I'm sorry, Faker. Ugh. I get things wrong. We all do. There's a delayed sound. I was already halfway across the Pokemon Center by the time the PC shut itself off. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick save here, because you never know when you get your shit wrecked and you don't want to have to lose more money than necessary. So yeah, doesn't matter who you talk to first, but talk to one of them and then talk to the other. I'm sorry, but you simply must go. Come back another day. Or don't. No, really, you should leave. Then go back and talk to the other one. You're getting on my you're getting on my nerves. There's nothing to stick around for. And talk to the other one again. What part don't you understand? The get or the out? And talk to the other one again, and they'll like bitch at you, and they'll retaliate and attack you. And they do this little exchange for each other. That sounds a lot like Jesse and James from Pokemon Rocket, from Team Rocket from the anime series. And then there's this, not the daycare lady, and not the daycare man, definitely not the daycare couple. And we are entered into another side quest that has a double battle with Team Meteor. Grant and James both have Venom. Level 18. Alright, I thought it would be a little more scary, but I guess not. So we're gonna switch in for Braveheart. And we're gonna go for a fake out. Clap. I fucking thought they'd have confusion. Damn it. Welp. Go for that knockoff. Because they're part poison, they resist fighting, so Force Palm would not be a smart idea here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for the knockoff. Still does quite a hefty amount of damage, and this should be That's last turns. There's one, and a rock and roll. Motherfuck you, poison! I hate you. I hope you die. Speaking of goodbye. Aeron. Ooh. Speaking of another Pokemon I kind of like. I really like the Aeron one. Go for Ember on Aeron. Force Palm on Roggenrola. It's probably for the best that I use Force Palm on Roggenrola because it wouldn't have that Aeron otherwise. Fuck you with the Mud Slap. Seriously, I hate that. Like, it's a weak move, but its purpose is just shit. I fucking hate it. So I'm gonna kill that fucking Roggenrola. And Braveheart missed. See what I mean about that Mud Slap? See what I mean? Hashtag game hates me. Seriously. Seriously though, look at this shit. Look at it. Just look at it. I'm gonna keep Centred in here because Centred's gonna get a lot more EXP back in this fight this time. So does that, bastard. As Braveheart is slowly just melting away in the corner. And he fucking... Why did that not work? What? I don't understand. I'm confused. Anyways, we won. Unlock the next part of the side quest. Ugh, again. Yeah, so if I'm thinking right, there's something I need to go back and do. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot another part of the game way back in the Peridot Ward. But yeah, I'll go back and do that before I continue with this. Yes, I remember you from back at the factory. Why must you always get in the way? We've had this ruse up for weeks now. No one suspected that we weren't actually Obsidia Daycare's sweetest elderly couple. Where are the real ones? You'll never know. They're locked up somewhere far away, and you'll never know. Ha ha ha. Even if you did, you couldn't rescue them. We hid the key somewhere else, so it's useless. Well, this is a good way to collect the Pokemon of the more naive trainers. We can't have those pesky old people letting Pokemon breed, eh? Everyone must be eliminated. And they disappear in the sound of a whirlwind. Alright, so I'm gonna go heal, and I will meet you guys over in the Peridot Ward by that Pokemon Center. Because where I want to go from there is not too far away. So I will meet you guys over there. Alright, along the way back, there's one thing I did notice too. This guy. He wants to know if I know of any rooms available for rent. As a matter of fact, I do. If you come over here and talk to this house where we found the Whismer earlier, there should be this guy here. If you talk to him, he says he's the owner of this lot, and he's looking for tenants to rent the space to. If you find anyone in need of a place to stay, do refer them. So yeah, it's not too far away from each other, so I figured I might as well hit this up right now. So if we go back and talk to this guy, let him know that that house is open. He says that's great. So now, if we run back, he should be inside this house. If I'm correct. Yep, there he is. This place is great. Nice find, pal. Not that I have any furniture to move in, but I'm sure I'll find a way home soon, I guess. Look, I really appreciate you helping me out here. I want to give you something. Go ahead, take it. It's a buddy of mine, but it'll be cool with you. And we get an Onyx. So yeah, another Pokemon for you guys to leave a name suggestion for. I'm kind of aware that I forgot to post a list at the end of the episode last time of Pokemon that need nicknames still. But I will do it for this episode because, you know, the list is kind of building up again now, and it will build up quite a bit after this episode considering the amount of stuffs I can do. Speaking of which, we are rapidly approaching, well, I shouldn't say rapidly, this is as fast as the game runs on my computer in certain areas, but we are approaching where I was mentioning beforehand that I wanted to do because I completely forgot. So we're going to go into this little house here with this lady with the Igglybuff and the Cleffa. So if you talk to her, she's kind of worried about like something happening to her Pokemon. Which, now if we go back down this street and enter this house right here on our right, there's a couple of Team Meteor people. The boss has given the order. Once we get there, secure the targets and make a silent escape. Understood. Supposedly, these two are the last of their kind left in Reborn. Once they're eliminated, it'll be another. We've been found! It's of no consequence. There's no way to know where we're headed. Hey kid, stay out of our business if you know what's good. And they kind of disappear. So now you kind of get the understanding of what the lady was worried about. If her Igglybuff and Cleffa are the last of their kind in the region, then that kind of means that if you get rid of them, there's never going to be another Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Igglybuff, or Cleffa, Clefairy, Clefable ever in this area until someone were to bring more over. So, come back to the house, enter, and they're being attacked. Help! No one's going to help you, miss. These Pokemon belong to Team Meteor now. What? You found us after all? Is that so? Then I'm afraid you'll just have to be eliminated. This is an attack, so embrace for impact, to eliminate this infestation, to restore the art of God's own nation, to break apart the world above, to find what lies beneath truth and love. Team Meteor, resonating with the eternal light. Run away now, don't try to fight. For justice, that's right. So yeah, another Team Rocket sounding thing, because they're fucking poison types. They are lower level than the daycare people because technically this is available to be done as soon as you finish the Mosswater factory, or whatever factory that was called. I've totally forgotten because it happened so long ago. But yeah, I mean, now we can do this. I'm gonna clap on that coffee. Quick attack on that Grimy. Oh, crit. Fuck you, Grimer. Fuck you. Gonna go for the quick attack on the coughing this time, and we're gonna go for a knockoff on Grimer. Because again, poison types resist fighting type moves. I'm so glad you missed that poison gas. Onsen. And another Phoenix. I'm ready to flip my desk. This is bullshit. 2 fights with Team Meteor teams in a row where they have not only poisoned a Pokemon, but then immediately afterwards mud-slapped them in the face. I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. Sentret wants to learn Fury Swipes. That's pretty good. I mean, we're not keeping it, so I'm just going to get rid of Foresight. We have no purpose for it right now. Are you fucking me? Both guys poisoned. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Luckily, we're going to get the kill in this fight and go on that daycare side quest. But not before we are rewarded by this lady. Look at the fail. I knew this would be badly. 330 gold dollars. So yeah. Dots. If we continue, we jeopardize our main objective. Retreat. Thank you so much for saving my precious Pokemon. I don't know what I would have done. But what if they come back? Oh, I know. Would you look over one of my Pokemon for a while? I can surely keep a single one safe myself, but to guard both, please, will you take one? So in my original playthrough of the game, I took the Igglybuff. This time, I'm gonna take the Cleffa. So we get the Cleffa, and that's another Pokemon for you guys to leave a name suggestion for. So now, we're gonna continue along the path. I'm gonna go heal. I will meet you guys back in the Obsidian Ward near the, let's say, the candy shop. I'll catch up to you guys over there. Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to point out. I just happened to stop here along the way because I remembered seeing it when I updated the game and was starting to play through. I'd barely seen it out the corner of my eye, but yeah, they have these two new characters here. They're not important in any way, shape, or form, but if you talk to one of them, you can change into one of them. I kind of like the white-haired one, but for those of you that don't know, and have started the game already with an older version, when you get the new version, which is episode 14, you have the option of choosing neither for a character type, and these two are your options. It's like boy, girl, and neither for if you're indecisive. The darker skinned one wasn't really a favorite of mine. I didn't kind of like it. And the white one, like, the idea of white hair is kind of cool to me. But then again, my character from the story that I'm writing right now has purple hair, which is cooler. And that's also my new profile picture for the YouTube channel. In case you guys didn't know, I hand drew that myself. It's a pain in the ass. I'm not very good at it, but you know. So I'm going to talk to the white-haired one, and yeah. So you can switch between these two appearances freely, but once you do change what you look like into one of these two, you can't change back between your original. So now we forever look like this. I will go into my trainer card so you guys can see. Yeah, pretty badass. I like it. I'm going to keep it that way. If you guys want to know what the other one looks like, just do it on your own time. I hate to be kind of like forward saying that, but you know, you guys can experiment with stuff on your own. So yeah, this is the new look we have. It's kind of weird not being considered a guy anymore, but oh well. Well, since we're so close to the Obsidian Ward, I'm gonna just keep talking. As you can also see, the gate guardians here, the cops with their little fence, are now gone, which is also pretty nice. So you don't have to like follow yourself through a little opening. So now we're back in the Obsidian Ward. If you guys remember the daycare couple, air quotes included, saying that they stashed away the daycare couple, the official daycare couple, somewhere hidden, but they also hid the key somewhere. Now, if you remember earlier in this episode, I visited this little house here, and there was nothing in it. Well, if you go into it now, after having defeated the Team Meteor daycare couple, there's a Pokeball here. It's a warehouse key. Now, I'm going to reference another previous episode, though. If you remember the episode when we fought Kane when he got the Piplup, before we did that, I searched through the whole entire Coral Ward, which is to the south here. And there were all those warehouses that were locked. Ooh, spoink! This is an awesome time for this to happen, too. Awesome. We'll do a quick save here. Talk to the little spoink, and he freaks out on his spoinkiness rampage and flees in the direction that we are going to be traveling. So this is awesome. We're getting so many things done today that I didn't even expect to do. I almost cried right there. That was weird. Something got in my eye. Anyways, we're gonna go to the Coral Ward. We're gonna explore those warehouses that were locked up, or at least one of them, and see what we can find, as well as get that spoink, because this isn't the warehouse we're gonna go to, but I figured I'd just show that again. I'm gonna go to this one. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. So we can go into this one. In here, we have the daycare couple. Oh, you're not with Team Meteor, are you?
Or have you come to save us, at last?
We run the daycare and the Obsidia Ward. Team Meteor abducted us so we could no longer raise the Pokemon of other trainers.
They said they were going to impersonate us and start stealing trainers' Pokemon instead.
We overheard one of the assailants talking about storing the stolen Pokemon in a different warehouse. I hope they get returned to their owners alright.
If the meteors are gone, we should get back to our house and restore our business's reputation. Thank you so much, young trainer. Please drop by anytime. And they leave.
And I don't believe there are any hidden items in this warehouse, unfortunately.
But yeah, I mean, we saved the daycare couple, so now you can leave Pokemon in the daycare, breed them, and since there's a higher chance of shiny Pokemon in the game, I believe that also applies to the egg raid. So now we're going to go to this one, unlock that door, and inside you see a meteor. But if you can also see it, if we go around and talk to some of the stuff back here, but that's not the main reason. Because hidden away right here, if you look down and do a quick save and we talk, dots, 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 Happiny. So we get a free Happiny. So another Pokemon for you guys to leave a name suggestion for. So now, let's beat the shit out of this guy. So I guess fucking, oh shit. Person. Bye. So yeah, he's just gonna flee like a little bitch. So that's basically it for the daycare couple side quest. But now, we're gonna go in this building. Before we enter, we hear the spoink make a noise. And if I'm right, it's one of these boxes. If I'm right, I mean, it could change with every time you play it, but okay, it has changed. Every time I've played through it, it's been on the right side, and it's been one of the middle ones in these two rows. And of course it's the last fucking one I check, and I didn't quick save. Alright, regardless, it's like a level 15. Yeah, level 15 male Spoink, so I have centered all of it. Realizations. Let's switch out to Isa, get the nozzle off, throw a Pokeball, should be okay. Get off that nozzle, get paralyzed, and that, wow, that really didn't do much. I could probably go for a cut here and do just fine. You know what? Let's just go for the Pokeball. It's paralyzed, so it does help. Damn you! You know what? I'll go for another nozzle. Just for shitty giggles. What? What? Paralyze yourself. What the fuck? Psycho does that? I've never seen Psycho do that ever before. I thought it only did stat changes in terms of like attack down or speed up or something like that. I've never seen it clear status problems. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So yeah, Spoink, another Pokemon that you guys can suggest names for. We're just on a roll. So that covers all of the daycare couple side quest. We can head back up to the Onyx Ward. It is quite a bit of a trek. I mean, we don't get the bike for an excessive amount of time yet, which is kind of sad. But I mean, to keep the game progression kind of similar to the originals, it makes sense that they wouldn't give it to you quite so early. But yeah, we're gonna work our way back up to the Onyx Ward, check a couple more houses, and before, I think I'll enter the gym so that I can get to the Pokemon Center that resides inside.
but then I think that will end off the episode. I'm not sure if I'll record 2 episodes worth today, considering how much time it takes to edit and render. Rendering takes forever, uploading takes like no time at all. Oh dear, I lost the key to my home. I must have dropped it somewhere, but where? I'll keep looking, I have to find it. So that's her house. Pokey snacks, okay. Down. I'm not sure if that caught that. My recording cut out for a second, but you get a Pokey Snacks from here. And I was going on about how I don't remember where to find her house key. A Carbos. Ooh. That could be helpful. Speaking of which, I should probably check what types of little nice things we have now. Genius Wing, Special Attack. Now that I look at the team, I should save that for Esper. And give the Carbos Boyd. Because, you know, Boyd isn't exactly very fast, so getting that speed up will help for this gym a lot. I mean, you'll understand. I mean, Florinia, and sure, being Fred's brother, kind of have already guessed what type of Pokemon she's going to use. It's kind of a pain in the ass, so her battle style is dreadful. I've lost many a time to Florinia. I've gotten wrecked so hard, and it's been a while since I've played through the game now, considering when the hard drive crashed back in late November, and then the new game early January, and I haven't been keeping up with the game as much as I should have, but it'll be a nice, fun, air quotes, experience getting to refight Florinia with you guys watching. Hopefully I don't get my shit wrecked like I did with Julia however many times in the original playthrough. What was it? I lost to her twice before I beat her. That was a sad day. Yeah, but then I beat her on my first try on the new run. It was absolutely hilarious. So yeah, we just killed a Pokemon that was 5 levels stronger than that Sentret, which is ridiculous. I mean, it was an Azuro at that, but I don't remember if any of this group fights me. Okay, she does. Alright. You're interrupting private discussion. Shut up, bitch. Arcade Star Tammy. I want to say that's because that's her character, right? But no, that's not right at all. Alright, so Poliwag. I'm going to switch out for Isa. Because he can best deal with this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna one-hit. Yep. Awesome. Get that kill, sent to level 14, one step closer to evolving. Talk to some more of these freaky freaks. Don't know what they're yapping about, but this guy's gonna fight us. As you can see over there, there's 2 other guys that are standing by that door. That'll be in just a little bit. We have to go through that other door that we passed just a little bit ago. I just realized I said a little bit way too many times in one sentence. But yeah, first we have to go through that one door that we passed. Something's gonna happen. Shit's gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna try to go in through that door. So all will happen in due time. Take out that Mantike with 1 hit. A Clink. Wow, a Steel type? Why would I have a Steel type? I suppose if you're gonna go up against Florinia, it would be nice to have Steel type. Foreshadowing here, but Unfortunately, getting Scud to become an Empoleon by that point would be nigh on impossible, considering that it would basically never listen to me, and it would take forever to get that strong. So that kind of goes to show that becoming OP, like, you cannot be over leveled for this game anyway. Amethyst, the creator of the game, did an amazing job at making this game difficult, but yet fun at the same time, which I can't commend Amethyst enough. I'm sure no one on her crew watches my Let's Play, but if they did, I just want them to know they did an awesome job with this. I'm a huge fan, and I can't wait for this game to be finished. I'll help you find your key later, bitch. I'm gonna continue on here. I do realize I just made a complete lap, but that was to make sure there was nothing on that side street I was missing. So yeah, we're gonna go in here. Fern's gonna have a bitch fit. Little birdie told me you were coming here to challenge my sister, but see, I know you. You don't deserve to challenge her. You're not good enough, and I'm not going to let you. Trey, go tell the other kids not to let Brandon in. Sky, go hit the switch for the gate. So yeah, he sends off his two little sisters bitches, and then they do stuff. He's not trying to stick up for his sister, but he's gonna step back, activate the gate, and go run off like a little bitch. Which brings me to the point of the other door, which is our only way in as of right now. So we'll walk in front of him to try to enter that, and he's gonna fight us. But first, now that we have triggered that part of the game, we can go up here. Oh, never mind. I suppose I have to beat the fuck out of that kid first. Never mind. I was about to say, after you start through the gym, one of those guys that Fern bitched at comes back to that house and is standing in front of that that gate that's unguarded. And you can go through that, and there's something really nice on the roof there. But we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm gonna fight Hasha here with his wing. Do some switch battling still, because Sentra is not going to throw the team, like I said. I'm evolving it into a Furt so I can trade it to the girl who lives across the street from the Pokemon Center in the Obsidian War. The Pokemon she has is also not going to be, but I want to show you guys that you can get one of them. So, level 15. Did I say Totodile? I'm not sure. But again, I'm going to switch up to the center so we can do that switch training. That's going to be the best way. Yeah, it was a Totodile. I wish I had a Totodile. Totodile is another one of my favorite gems, starters. Again, I'm like a huge Pokemon fan, and I like a lot of different Pokemon. And each Pokemon has their benefits and their disadvantages. And then there's the ones that just look really badass. And Feraligatr is basically one of those for me. That's basically because Totodile is an alligator. So and a Taillow to finish it off. I'm going to switch back to Center one last time. And I think I'm going to switch out to Braveheart to take the kill. Because Braveheart and Mac and Boyd are going to be like the biggest helps. The biggest part of said biggest part. Oh fuck! I forgot to switch. Shit. Well, Centred's not getting any EXP this time. Well, guess we gotta kill this Taillow, give all the EXP to Braveheart. I'm not against, considering that Braveheart gets double EXP because it's a trade Pokemon, but would have been nice to get that centered a little bit more. Level 22, Hotshot Blaine, so much for that. 289 Poke Dollars. And Centred's evolving! God, I get to do the trade in this episode too. Well then, I'm not against this episode. This is, a lot of stuff is happening. And that looks like an S. That's really cool.
And there's our ferret that we're gonna dispose of as soon as we heal and head back to the Obsidian Ward, I guess. So now we can enter the gym. And if we go straight on in, it's a nice little nurse joy here, waiting to heal our shit. Read books. I don't want to read books. Books are reading our books. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna leave. We're gonna head out to the Obsidian Ward. I'm starting to remember things a little. I do believe you can find that girl's key in the gym. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. We'll find out together in the next episode. But I do believe once you find the key, she unlocks her house. You can go inside. I'm pretty sure she gives you the coin case. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I'm not confident in my memory at all, because like I said, it's been a long while since I've done this, and I've been out of the game for about a week now since last I recorded. But regardless, we're gonna go to this house here, go inside, talk to the girl all the way in the back. Once it loads, there we go. Oh, Dad is so frustrating. You're gonna be cool Pokemon for my birthday, but they're specifically asking for something cute. This white morphing thing is not cute, it's infuriating. I wanted a Baneri, or no, even better, a ferret. They're so adorable. Oh, piss. Have my ferret. So yeah, ferret, we only had you for one episode, and she sends Dr. Weatherly. Cast form. So yeah, another new Pokemon. Unfortunately, this one's already nicknamed, so you guys aren't forced to give a nickname for it. Kinda sucks, but you know, you guys get a little break. So here I'm gonna go through what Pokemon nicknames. I'm gonna throw Faker back onto the team. Take out that cast form, which is at the level of the Pokemon we traded it for. So, we have the Onyx. We have a Skitty. I'm going to separate them from the rest of the group so you guys can determine them. We have this Glameow. We have a Zigzagoon. We have a Minun. We have the Gulpin. Ooh, that sticky hole. That's nice. We have the Spoink. We have the Happiny. And we have this Cleffa. So yeah, that's 9 Pokemon right now that need name suggestions, you guys. I'm excited, ecstatic, thrilled to see what you guys will have for me. And once this egg hatches, that'll make it 10. But there's one more thing I want to check before the end of this episode. It kind of made me... I remembered when I brought up the Minun, because, you know, I was mentioning that you can find a Plusle in the same spot that you found the Minun. So we're going to run back, we're going to see if indeed that Plusle will show up today. Running. Who knows, we might even find a shiny. Alright. Would have been interesting to have another shiny Coffin like in my old game. But I guess not. Get the kills. Not much, but you know, every little bit helps. And there's the Plusle! So yeah, we get a free Plusle now. No nicknames, since you guys will be giving me that. That's now 10 Pokemon for you guys to give nicknames for. That's really awesome. That list has just been building up. I don't believe there are any current suggestions. I will be accepting them for the next week. So, Sunday, I'm going to say noon on Sunday, January 8th. 2015. let me out. That will be the end day for, let's say, all 10 of them. Keep talking, I guess, as we run back to the Onyx Board. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Only if you want to. It's really awesome though if you guys do. It makes me feel better about myself, lets me know you guys are enjoying these series. Also, the comments are going to be required for naming those Pokemon that you guys will see later in the game when I do montages for training them and whatnot. Because I do plan on doing that, as I'm going to be attempting as much completion of this game as possible. I know there are things I will end up missing here and there. You guys can help me with that, for those of you that are playing along as well. Otherwise, from the sounds of it, Gamer Zeke and I might be finishing up our recording for part 2 of the Diamond Pro Co-op Egglock sometime soon, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time in Let's Play Pokemon Reborn. See ya.